One actor designed his own crown for a role, sketched the concept himself before the production ever built it. His co-star spent maybe 90 seconds on a variety show playing a gang boss, and by that evening she was trending nationwide. Neither moment was supposed to mean much beyond itself. But this week, with a brand new drama trying to find its footing, fans keep dragging both moments back into the conversation, and there's a reason for that. I'm digging into why, right here on Rabbit News Hallyu. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei have already had one massive hit together. Chasing Jade pulled in an average of 80 million views per episode, crossed a popularity score above 9,500 on iQIYI within 3 days of release, and held the #1 spot on Netflix Taiwan's popularity chart for 2 straight weeks. It also picked up 2 Golden Eagle Award nominations along the way. Those aren't vanity numbers. That's a show that did something right, repeatedly, across different platforms and different audiences. Some of that success traces back to a single object, a purple and gold crown, trimmed with pheasant feathers, worn by Zhang Linghe's character. He didn't just wear it, he pitched the design himself, pulling inspiration from a video game general's armor, and the production actually built it to his spec. CCTV News later picked the crown up as a case study in blending traditional Chinese aesthetics into contemporary drama. That's an unusually specific detail for state media to spotlight, and it tells you how deliberately Chasing Jade treated its visual world, right down to the accessories. Director Zeng Qingjie gets a lot of credit for that visual discipline. Viewers have pointed out that his lighting and camera choices did something specific. They made Zhang Linghe's character, Xie Zheng, read as a distinct person rather than just Zhang Linghe in costume. That's a harder trick to pull off than it sounds. Plenty of costume dramas cast a recognizable star and never bother separating the actor from the role visually. Here, viewers say the separation is deliberate, and it's part of why the performance holds up under scrutiny. The chemistry between him and Tian Xiwei gets singled out constantly, too, not just because they look good on screen together, but because, as fans keep putting it, it's the smaller acting choices that actually sell the romance. That distinction matters more than it might sound. Visual pairing is something a casting director can engineer in an afternoon. The kind of chemistry people are describing here, the sort that reportedly survives close-ups and long dialogue scenes, not just wide shots, is much harder to manufacture, and much harder to fake if it isn't actually there to begin with. Xie Zheng's arc gave Zhang Linghe real room to work with, too, a character who starts out as a composed commoner and turns into a ruthless battlefield fighter, a contrast industry observers describe as what sharpens the whole performance. People in the industry have specifically praised his ability to shift from a breathless, drawn-in moment to a controlled close-up reaction, the kind of beat that's built to make an audience's pulse pick up. And it's not only the big scenes. Plenty of candid, off-script photos from set have circulated as well, with fans noting how consistently well-framed even the casual, in-between moments look. But the reason all of this is resurfacing right now has less to do with Chasing Jade itself and more to do with what's sitting next to it. Zhang Linghe's new series, This Second Too Much, is out, and it's landed in the middle of an unflattering comparison. Some viewers are saying the opposite of what happened with Chasing Jade, that the official episodes don't hold up as well as footage that leaked ahead of release. That's a real reversal, because Chasing Jade built part of its reputation on the exact opposite claim, that its finished episodes look better than anything that leaked early. When a new show gets compared unfavorably on the specific metric its predecessor was praised for, that's not just fans being picky. That's an audience actively measuring the new project against a bar the studio itself set. Some viewers have gone further, describing This Second Too Much as having a short drama feel, meaning the plot and effects seem built for quick, bite-sized content rather than a full series, and crediting Zhang Linghe's looks with carrying it past that. Chasing Jade, by comparison, keeps getting described as a genuine example of what a costume idol drama should look like when the visual craft actually matches the ambition. Whether or not you agree with that framing, it tells you something about audience expectations. Once a show sets a high visual bar, everything that follows gets measured against it, fairly or not. Which brings us to Tian Xiwei, and to a completely different show. On July 19th, Mango TV aired a segment from its variety program Busy Busy Treasure Hunt 2, built around an immersive minidrama called Border Town Storm. Tian Xiwei played Tian Xiwei, a gang leader in a border town, sending her crew off on a treasure hunt. It's a variety show bit, low stakes, played for laughs, exactly the kind of thing that usually disappears by the next day's news cycle. This one didn't. What made it stick was the contrast. She's in a leopard print outfit, phone in hand, giving orders in a flat, controlled voice, and she never once has to raise it or glare to make her castmates visibly uneasy. The scene was shot in a single continuous take, which meant she had to snap from laughing and relax to cold and commanding with no cuts to hide the transition. People in the industry called her delivery, the tone, the eye contact, the timing, genuinely convincing, not just funny because it was unexpected. Even inside a comedy variety format, she was visibly working like an actor, not a guest. The clip trended under a hashtag that translates roughly to Tian Xiwei's intimidating aura as a gang boss, and the reaction split into two overlapping camps, people amazed at the range, and people directly asking directors to write her an actual crime drama. That second reaction is the more interesting one. It's not just praise, it's a pitch for a role that doesn't exist yet, coming from an audience that already watched her play one half of the most successful drama pairing of the year. Put that next to the Crown story, the director's visual choices, and a theory some fans have floated online that Chasing Jade worked specifically because of Tian Xiwei, Zhang Linghe, and the production team behind them together, and that the formula doesn't repeat if you swap out any one piece, and you get a fairly clear picture of what audiences think made that show work, and what they're quietly worried the new one might be missing. That's a real problem for how both actors get positioned going forward, separately from whether this second too much succeeds on its own terms. If audiences genuinely believe the Chasing Jade result depended on a specific combination, this director, this pairing, this level of production care, then neither actor benefits from being read as interchangeable with any other costume drama lead. It raises the bar for what counts as a worthwhile follow-up project, and it's part of why a 90-second variety clip can suddenly feel relevant to a drama debate happening on a completely different platform. Audiences are drawing a straight line between the two, whether or not the industry intended one. None of this is really about one crown or one gang boss bit on its own. It's about audiences getting more specific with both their praise and their criticism, pointing to exact production choices, exact casting chemistry, exact moments of craft, instead of just calling a show good or bad. A few years ago, the leads have chemistry would have been the entire argument. Now fans are naming directors, comparing lighting setups, and tracking leaked versus official footage like reviewers with access to a shot list. That kind of granular audience literacy is becoming the norm across the costume drama space, and it puts real pressure on studios to justify a follow-up project on more than star power alone. The audience is watching the craft now, not just the cast list. Whether this second too much can outgrow the comparison is still an open question. Plenty of shows survive a rough first impression. But the conversation happening around it right now says something real. Chasing Jade didn't work because of one actor's face. It worked because of a specific combination of direction, chemistry, and craft that both Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei are still being measured against, separately, and together. If you're into entertainment coverage that goes past the headline, the kind that actually explains why something's trending instead of just telling you that it is, that's what we do here at Rabbit News Hallyu. Subscribe if you want analysis, not just news.